So people will remember we were working on the Smugglers Cove station. You can see there's some an old ship parked, and we've got this stuff. We've got a bit more trussing that's slowly going in, and what we have been working on as well is this under area as well. People were asking if turrets would just be on the top. No, they'll be on the bottom as well, and here it is. So you can see we've got this massive glass area. I have no idea what exactly is going to fill in here, but it is rather epic. So the floor will be up to the bottom of the floor here, and you can see just how big. I do like the idea that people can kind of culminate in there and see these massive ships entering into the main hangars above. And then we've got these different vents and stuff, and where's the sun? Sun's down there, so we'll fly over to the other side. But you can see we've got our turrets on the bottom as well. And doing some testing with the turrets on the station, you can see all the trussing as well. It's really cool. The testing with the turrets, we found that we could knock out about 35 million shields with the turrets just turned on in about 15 seconds. So no one's going to be messing with the station, otherwise they'll get enemy factioned and their ship will be no more. So it's really coming along very nicely. So there you can see all the little intricacies of here, and then we've got this other area above as well, which again, not too sure what it will turn into, whether it's control rooms or, because it's rather large, whether it turns into places where people can live. All kinds of different potential there. And there we go, there's the main station as well. So some of the cool things that we'll are able to do now is save templates, which is lets you save chunks that you've copied. So in this episode we're going to be adding in the combination locks and hooking them up as much as possible. Obviously you can see that there isn't all that many hangars that have a full lighting. This one is the only one which has it all set up, but all the logic's in here in this small little area anyway. So you can see, looking down, there they are. There might be a couple other pieces we need to fill in, as you can see there, but on the whole everything's going in fairly smooth, and we'll keep at it. So here's where we're going to put our different circuits for the combination locks, and it's as easy as going into I've already saved it in, so we'll go load and we'll grab, so I had one for box truss, and we'll test this out. I should be able to select the combo lock, but the list won't go down. Well, that's a pro. Oh, there we go, we got it. Alright, loaded. So then I should be able to go paste and paste it in, and we'll give us a little bit of space on the other side and paste. Alright, so that is the back, and that's the front. Well, that's good. That's all loaded in, so we can get access up to there. And one of the things is you got to give it time for it just to kind of load in everything. This isn't the most complicated circuit build I've done, but you know, every circuit build, especially on a station this side, is pretty intense. The other problem is we don't have a list of what everything is, because the copy paste hasn't had that particular function fixed yet. But we've loaded those in. The other thing that I'm looking forward to seeing is an ability, hopefully, to kind of spin stuff around, because I know with my I've just released the combo, the 7-segment display, and that's really, there's a lot of functions in it, but if you can't read it, or that's a problem, and if you can't spin it around, well, you're kind of restricted in the directions you can go. Alright, so we've loaded all those 4 in. We can turn paste off, and we'll be hooking these up. So from memory, these are the inputs. Oh, they did fix that though. Alright, input 1. I was hoping they'd fix that. Input 2. Input 3. Input 4. No data. Ironically, exactly what it already says. Then this is the show me the current combo. And I am in the dev version, so that's why my my particular HUD isn't what it usually is. Input 1, input 2, input 3, input 4. And this is program mode, reset, locked, unlocked, bypass, toggle, trigger. Alright, so I'll go ahead and do that for the other 3. Okay, here's what we've built so far. So we've added in the lights underneath, we've changed some of the lighting around here. You'll see we've added the display modules here, just showing some instructions. And we've hooked up the keypads into some settings, and we've had to build a couple more things to be able to do what we want to do. If we hit reset, then we'll be reset. Can fly up and we'll walk through what we have thus far, then talk about what we're going to add. So when you fly in, you'll park your ship, and over here you'll come, there won't be any lights on, and it'll explain here. But if you've just landed and the yellow lights are on, then you need to input a combo lock in order to lock the door and add a combo lock to the actual place. Now I need to split these in half again and work out exactly how I'm going to do that. But for now, you'll see that as we add in a new input, one light at a time will light up. So if we do that, then everything lights up and the red light's on. It'll say that if the red light's on, you can see the door lights lit up for that. And then if we input that combination, so that, then it will unlock and we can go through the door. We can use the panel on the other side, just push a button and it will lock it again, and we can go off, do whatever we're doing in the station. We can come back to our hangar, which we probably should put some labels on above just so we know which one's which, and we do that same combination. And it unlocks again. We can go through and hit a button and lock it again. Now, it also says that when we next undock our ship, then what's going to happen is we'll actually reset. And so if we hit the reset button down here for now, then everything resets, it goes back to yellow, and everyone can fly in and do it again. So a couple of things we need to add. We need to add docking detection for here, and actually each section. We need to then, on the exterior of the station, add a button or a activation module area somewhere, probably halfway down, that can be zapped by someone attempting to dock. That basically is I am requesting parking here. We might put it up here somewhere. Now, actually it probably needs to be closer in here, so it can run down the conduit, so it'll probably be in that area, or just above. Yeah, in there probably will work best. And what that means is that they can request the dock to be open if no one's using it. So if no combo lock's been inputted, then they'll be able to gain access to it. Plain and simple. So you got to remember, put your combo lock in, Otherwise, you're going to be susceptible for someone to come in. And then when you take off, you'll trigger the door to open, and you'll trigger the reset, and you'll fly out. And I mean, the door will be left open in that case, and then another player can fly in. And it also means that the airlock door won't open until you've actually locked. So it prevents that. Now there'll be a lot more logic involved in order to determine these big, massive doors. So splitting the hangar in half, but that'll be an admin-controlled thing. Similarly, it'll be an admin-controlled thing to bypass and show things, etc., etc. And I might change this yellow light combo because it's getting flooded at the moment with light. So I might even turn it into rods or something. I'm not too sure exactly what I'll do for it. So we'll see. But for now, that system at least works. If it's reset, you won't be able to input on this side, so these lights aren't actually on even though we're getting light from here. And I think there's lights underneath that might be, yeah, there's lights underneath that are pushing some light towards it. I wonder if I take them out, whether or not it'll still do that. So let's try that just quickly. It's not what I gotta give myself, I want to give slot stuff. Chop chop, add. Where's our grate? Yeah, a little bit of a change there, which is okay. And we'll add the door numbers above, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, which will be great. And the other thing that we're missing is a lift in here, which we've got space for, which will go down again, down to this level. But at least the combination lock is going in, and we'll keep with the others. Thanks for watching another Starmade video. We release videos every second day, so don't forget to subscribe.